Hi guys, I'm Jerwin and today I will make a tutorial on how to convert a decimal into an octal conversion and how to convert octal into a decimal conversion. Okay, and these are my example. And the example number one is the given number is 394 base over 10 because 10 is represents as a decimal number or decimal constant number, and the 8 is represented as a constant octal number. When we say octal, that has a 8 sides. So 8 number. And here is the procedure 1 or equation 1. We need to bring down here the 394 and we need to divide it by 8 because 8 is the number that we need to use in order to get the decimal into an octal conversion. Okay, so 394 divided by 8, the answer will be 49.25. So, the next step will be we need to put here the 49 and we need to at kailangan nating um, iiwan dito yung 0.25 dahil ito yung ating gagamitin para i-multiply sa 8 at para makakuha tayo ng remainder. So, the tip is here. If you get the remainder, you need to multiply the decimal number or points by 8. Why 8? Because 8 is the constant number of octal, which means 8 sides or 8 number 8. Para makuha natin yung result or kung ano ang result ng 394 na i-convert natin into an octal. Okay? The next step will be 49. We need to put here the 49 and divide it by 8. So the answer is 6.125. Same procedure. We need to put here the 6 and ating iiwanan dito yung 100, yung 0.125. At ating i-multiply it. So, 0.125 times 8, the answer is 1 or the remainder will be number 1. And next procedure, 6. We need to put here the 6 and divide it again by 8. And 6 divided 8 is 0.75. And same procedure, we need to put here the 0 and multiply the 0.75 by 8. And the answer is 6. MSD and LSD. MSD stands for most significant digit. And LSD is served or means by less significant digit. So, ang arrow dito ay nakataas, it means ating kukunin itong mga remainder nila from bottom to top. It means itong 6, 1, and 2 ay ito yung ating result sa octal conversion. It means the decimal value to 394 at ating i-convert ito sa octal conversion, ang result niya ay 612. At ganun lang po yung pagkuha niya or pag-convert from decimal into octal conversion. Okay, I have here the example number 2. The given number is 784 base over 10 because 10 is represented as a constant decimal value. So, same procedure. The first step would be we need to put here the 784 and divided it by 8. The result will be 98. Since 98 is a perfect number, the remainder will be automatically 0. So we need to put here the 98 and the remainder 0. The next step is we need to bring down here the 98 and divided by 8. The result would be 12.25. And we need to put here the 12. As a procedure in example number 1, we need to put here the 12 and the 0.25 would be multiplied by 8. So 0.25 multiplied by 8, the result is 2, or the remainder is number 2. Next is we need to bring down here the 12 and divide it by 8 again. The result is 1.5. And we need to put here the 1 and the 0.5 will be multiplied by 8. 0.5 multiplied by 8, the result is 4. Next is 1. We need to bring down here the 1 and divide it by 8. The result will be 0.125. So we need to put here the 0 and the 0.125 will be multiplied by 8. So the result is 1. And to get the converted decimal value into octal conversion, we need to get the remainder from down to up, which means from most significant digit up to least significant digit. So we need to get the 1, 4, 2, and 0. So the result would be 1420 octal numbers. So it means the decimal number, which is 784, when we convert it into an octal conversion, the answer is 1420. Okay? And pangalawang tutorial po ay kung paano natin i-convert si octal naman into a decimal conversion. So, here are my examples. 370 base over 8. Because 8 is an octal number. And here are the formula on how to get this. 8 over 0, 8 over 1, and 8 over 2. We need ating ilagay dito yung 3 at 3 multiply by 8 squared. Ito guys ay hindi ito 8 base over 2 ha. Ito ay 8 squared. Hindi ko mailagay dito sa taas yung 2 kasi hindi ko alam kung paano ba maglagay ng exponent sa taas ng number nito. So, ginawa ko siyang base. Pero, ito ay isang exponent. Yes, exponent siya. So, 3 and 7 multiplied by 8 over 1 and 0, 8 over 0. So, the second procedure is we need to convert these numbers. So, 3 multiplied by 8 times 8 or 8 squared is equivalent to 64. And 7 times 8. Since 8 was 1 dito, ito ay treated as 8. So 7 times 8 equals 56. And 0 multiplied by any numbers is 0. It's always 0. So next step will be I need to multiply these two numbers. So 3 multiplied by 64, the answer is 192. Plus the 56 that is given here. 56 we need to put here down the 56, and we need to add these two numbers. The answer will be 248 base over 10 because this is a decimal value. It means that 370, the decimal value of 370 is 248. Okay, the example number 2, 750. And same procedure, same formula, 8 over 0, 8 over 1, and 8 squared. So we need to put here and multiply these two numbers here. 7 multiplied by 8 squared, and 5 multiplied by 8 over 1, and 0 multiplied by 8 0. So, we need to convert again. So, 7 multiply by 8 times 8 or 8 squared, the convert, if we convert this number, the answer will be 64 plus 5 times 8 is 40, and 0 multiply by 8 or any number is always a 0. So, we need to multiply these two numbers. 7 multiplied by 64, the answer is 448. And we need to bring down here the 40 and add these two numbers. 448 plus 40, the answer is 488. It means the 750, which is the octal number, the decimal, if we convert it into a decimal, the answer is 488. And and I hope na marami kayong tutunan sa aking tutorial, and have a nice day everyone. Thank you for listening. God bless you.